Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ashley Barth, and I'm here to talk to you today about boutique cattle farming. It's a very broad topic, but we're going to touch base on certain aspects, as in the health of the cattle themselves and the human consumption health rate as well. Now, just so you guys know, the average corn-fed steer has more than 100 calories over that of its grass-fed counterparts, according to the Oakland Tribune. That's a huge difference. That's 100 calories per serving per person. Do you care about your calorie intake? Do you care about how that got to your plate? These are all important questions we have to ask ourselves as consumers. Now, as the family member of a boutique cattle rancher, I feel pretty well versed in this topic. I hope to become a rancher in the future and have studied this topic for many years to hopefully assist my family in the advancement of their ranch. The boutique cattle ranching idea has developed over the years as a very good primary method of producing healthy cattle for human consumption while also conserving natural resources and using what God has given us. In this speech, I intend to explore the realm of boutique cattle ranching and include the effects on human consumption and the effects on the cattle actually itself, and also the marketability of the product. Boutique cattle ranching produces healthier cattle for human consumption through grass-fed methods. This is an extremely important process. Now, many people think that you will automatically get grass-fed beef. It is a misnomer. A lot of times you will get corn-fed beef or grain-fed beef. These are usually raised in feedlots, which is extremely unhealthy for the cattle. More natural processes of raising beef on grass, it turns out they are actually less fatty and healthier methods. Now, because of this, they are higher in different things that are good for you, like omega fatty acids. Now, this is according to Time. He actually wrote an article on it, did a wonderful job. He talks about how he's the one that covered how a 6-ounce serving of grass-fed beef has 100 fewer calories. In addition to this, this also cuts down on the unneeded growth hormones that can spread harmful bacteria, such as mad cow disease. Riley covered this in his article as well. Now, moving on, we have covered some of the benefits of cattle ranching on human consumption. There's so many benefits for the cattle as well. Boutique ranching allows for healthier cattle to be raised in comparison to their corn-fed counterparts. When animals are stressed, they produce lactic acid just like humans, and which is from the tightening of the muscles. Time covered the idea that continual stress on an animal will lead to the lactic acid buildup, which leads to tougher beef. The appeal of corn-fed cattle is actually pretty high because they grow faster. They can go from 80 to over 1,200 pounds in under a year, according to Time. This obviously gets the meat to the table quicker, according to him. However, this can cause severe discomfort to the animal. Now, the health benefits are all well and good, but does it make the beef marketable? The idea of grass-fed beef is not a new concept. However, the art of ranching it is fairly new. There are methods that can be used to produce more desirable cuts of beef from a grass herd. For example, harvesting at different times of the year, rather than just culling the herd at the beginning of the year or all year round. You pick a specific time when the grass is where you would like it to be at. According to Time, Napa Free Range, a Gamble from Napa Free Range, says he also likes to pick different, do winter and summer because he can do rye versus oats. It's a different technique. So, now that we've looked at everything, I would like to end the idea that boutique cattle ranching has advanced over the past years as a choice method of producing beef in a responsible manner for the consumer. This method is not only healthier for the cattle, but healthier for the consumer as well. As Christians, we are called to take care of the gifts that God has given us, such as our bodies. So in closing, I'd like to leave you with Corinthians 3:19, which states, "You do not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, who you have received from God. You are not of your own." Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.